out. Dancer take position.
Wait, one dancer forgot a skirt.
He announced the next. He skipped an award.
MC ko bhejo.
Ask him to take a pause.
No, let's just go with it now. Let's not change anything. We'll manage.
Stand by for AV. Go for AV.
Good show, guys. Going off the comms.
Hi everyone and welcome to Off the Comms, a show where we hang out with our friends from the event industry and you get to see them in a light that you've never before. Not working, but just chilling, just having conversations like we do off the comms. Today, I'm very excited about the guest who's joining us. She's someone I have known for, I think, a little over 12 years. She's been there for 18 years in the industry. She's someone who back then we'd call Superwoman, and even now the title remains unhinged in that sense. She went from account executive to managing partner of Geometry Global in Compass. And then, not just from being an experiential expert, she went on to lead shopper marketing teams, rural activation, and whatever you can name. Last year, this Superwoman has gone and started her own brand, which is called Expand. And I am so thrilled to have Chanda Singh here with us today. Hi, Chandy. How are you doing?
Hi, so good to be here and so good to see all of you. A Sunday afternoon or a Sunday evening wouldn't have been better than being part of this Off the Com show. Congratulations to all of you for starting something really exciting, and just so glad to be here.
I think the first time I spoke to Chanda was for an offer that she wanted to make for a job. I think I was in Ahmedabad that time and I got a call and we connected very briefly and somehow I managed to send my CV. I don't know how many years back I'm talking about, but I think it didn't materialize. But I only have a good memory of that conversation, only that. And thereafter, I think it's all thanks to social media. We know this side, we know, Megha, Girish know you met Anshu. And we all know your journey briefly. We only know, and Megha said 18 years and the number of years. But we want to know, and we're all excited to know, what is it? Where did it start from? What made that magic happen? And what we are seeing for the last close to 2 decades now.
I actually, so I was doing my master's in mass communication in Pune, and Roshan, Nava, Rajiv, I so vividly remember, came for campus placement. I had very definite intention of joining an ad agency, the ad world, because that was the glamorous part if you were not a doctor or an engineer, or if you're not in the film industry, or if you're not wanting to become a model. Advertising agency was something that I really wanted to be in. And when I was sitting for my interview across these established serious men, and when Roshan asked me the question, so what do you want to do? And I said, I don't want to do this. I want to join an ad agency. But because I'm the head of the placement cell, I'm sitting right in front of you and maybe giving an interview so that I just don't make others feel that this is not an important agency to take a campus placement. So yeah, that's what it was. But honestly, I was so inspired and admired by Roshan's whole aura and him presenting and talking about what this industry is all about, and that it is much beyond glamour and it's much beyond what people think at that point in time in their life, that if they join this industry, they'll only be meeting actors. And for a Bollywood freak fanatic like me, I probably was in two minds before I could join, and I think it was just the sheer background of Roshan of not being from this industry, having accomplished so much, and then offering me a job. I, along with 8 people, decided to join Encompass. From the campus of mass media, where there were about 18 of us doing marketing and communication. 8 of us decided to join in various fields and various cities. So that's how it started. And I actually came to Bombay to just get trained under Roshan for about 3 months, because that was my pull, that was my hook for me to come to Bombay, and also to enjoy Bombay life or a life outside of Delhi and UP, where I've grown. So 3 months is all that I had, and I told my parents, don't worry, I'm coming back 3 months, just I'm going to learn what this industry is all about. Who knows whether I want to go ahead or not. 3 months and 18 years in Bombay, 18 years in the industry. That's what it is. And I think it's just the fact that this industry not only takes a lot from you, but also gives you back so much, and especially the organization or the institution that I was at. I think at every step that I was growing and learning from the best of the best, I mean, you all know it, working with the best of the clients, working with best colleagues, with best people, with best partners. It just didn't give me any chance or time to think of anything else as my career option. And it just went from one year to the other. And yes, as you said, 18 years, and I'm still here on the journey, not reached my destination yet. About 16.5 years, and I was nowhere thinking of an entrepreneurial journey because I was in a very, very comfortable space. I have grown with an institution that was growing at that point in time. And as I said, I had the pleasure of working with the best in the industry. But then I think when you say that it's not my cup of tea, but then when you taste the tea from someone else's cup, you just realize that, oh my God, my green tea is just nowhere, and this masala chai is something that I should be drinking. And that's where it's a different ball game altogether. It's a different blood to taste. And once you've tasted it, I think, I'm sure Girish is sitting here, Anshu is sitting here, Megha is sitting here, all entrepreneurs in their own way. It's just very different. It's very different to start something on your own, nurture something on your own, have the people, the right kind of people who believe in you, whether they are clients or partners or your own people. That just gives you the strength and the stamina to be able to do something different.
So this next segment is called memes, and memes for us as event managers, you know how a client normally typically thinks, listen, event manager ko bol do, kuch bhi aur ho jayega. So I'll give you one description, and then you can, I mean, we want to know your memes moments. I mean, past 18 years, I'm sure there are many. So once I was doing an event for a client on one of those lawns, 5-star lawns, बारिश हुई और client ने बोला चलो चलो set अभी नीचे लेकर जाओ. 60 by 40 set. उसने बोला put it on wheels, no, put it on wheels, आप नीचे लेके जाओ. मैं बोला नहीं जा सकते, ballroom में जा सकते. Then typical thing is, अरे कोई और agency होता तो कर देता. It's impossible for us to do or understand what the client intends to do at times. So do you have any of these? I'm sure you have many of these memes moments wherein you don't know how to react.
So I am sitting in a car along with my bosses, and we're going for a meeting, and comes a call from one of the procurement head to start discussing this cost of 18 lakhs with me. And I so clearly remember it was 18 lakhs, and usme 50,000 ka steps tha. And so after I've explained some 40 line items to him and why it is, and my bosses are like getting completely fried, saying that why the hell is she going on explaining, like giving so much explanation, reaches a point where the person says, aap ye 5,000 ka steps nikal dijiye. So I was like, sir, हम stage पे कैसे जाएंगे? Stage पे जाने के लिए steps की क्या जरूरत है? So literally to explain to him कि sir, हमने ये जो 5,000 का steps लगाया है, आपका 6 इंच का step होता है, आपको 1.5 feet के stage पे चढ़ना है, तो आप ऐसे ही नहीं चढ़ सकते. I had to in my head picturizing how to tell him that हमें 1.5 foot कैसे ऊपर चलना है, so 1.5 foot, and I'm literally explaining to him a 5,000 rupee step. So obviously trying to make procurement understand why, anyways telling them why park cans are there and why it is not something else was a very different task. But to now try and explain why do I have steps to step on the stage was a very, very difficult task at that point in time. Coming to one of the ideas when we were cracking in office, it was a huge outdoor set, and taking one cue from what Girish said, actually just came to my mind that we were like, but we're doing it in July. What if it starts raining? And I'm sure, I don't remember if Girish and Megha remember this or not, but without naming the person, my operations head says that outdoor set hai na?
I know.
हम 2 helicopter ले आएंगे और tarpaulin लगा देंगे उससे. So we were like, okay, हम 2 helicopter ले आएंगे, tarpaulin लगा देंगे set के ऊपर, तो बारिश रुक जाएगी. Okay, sure, operations head. What if that tarpaulin gets heavy, and because it will be raining, so what if it can't take the weight? हम 2 और helicopter लाएंगे tarpaulin के साथ, और वो पहले 2 helicopter को we tell the pilots to turn it around so that the water gets And I'm like, okay, this clearly is coming from my operations head, and I'm not so senior in the hierarchy right now. Should I tell him that what the hell are you saying, or should I just understand and try and work my mind around कि maybe शायद ऐसा हो सकता है, something that I don't know because I'm not in operation. Oh my God, yeah. So there have been many. So yeah, many other moments I'm sure best to keep within
Compass album. So, there were some really amazing moments, and I was sharing some pictures with these guys, and they said, "Idhar hua kya?" I said, "हम सीधा चंदा को पूछेंगे." So here's the first one. It's a very special.
हाँ ये बताओ क्या हो रहा है इसमें.
Okay, I will first tell you इसमें क्या हुआ, and then after that I'll tell you इस cruise पे क्या हुआ था.
अच्छा, मुझे पता नहीं कौन सी स्टोरी आएगी इसके बाद. ये मेरा means moment हो जाएगा.
Okay, so this is obviously all the cruises have an ice skating rink, and I can manage to ice skate, so I'm ice skating. But there's this guy Adil who is wanting to ice skate, and obviously Adil being Adil is trying to show everyone who's on the cruise that how can he not ice skate. I am ice skating and he comes right from behind, not balancing himself and banging straight into me. I have no idea from where I have fallen off. I mean, if you see the first picture on top, I am laughing because I'm laughing because not because I've fallen, because this guy has hurt himself. He's literally hurt himself. He's hurt his knee. It is not showing, but it will start to bleed after some time. But he's just holding his stomach and laughing, showing the people that nothing has happened. So I'm literally laughing, saying, "Bhai, देखो हो गया क्या? तुझे चोट लगी है? What the hell are you doing?" So that is that. Obviously, one of these. This left one is which Ami I think clicked when I was skating and coming towards her. And this one would have been when I've been wanting to get up. I think after Adil fell down. More than often, I think growing up at Encompass has always been about food. Both Roshan and Sukrit are such foodies. By the way, all these years they kept saying that we'll do our offsite in Lucknow. कभी नहीं लेके गए लखनऊ में because उनको पता था कि मतलब we'll have to eat a lot there. But there have been many moments where either of them or us or all of us will just bring in something as a surprise. And I think this was Ranjit's surprise, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went to because he was Indigo's brand ambassador and was going to eat maa ke haath ka khana every day there for lunch. So I think he came back with this sweet surprise and we all just digged in.
Our next segment, what we like to call is quickies, where we need some rapid answers from you. And hopefully we're going to ask you stuff about what you do in your personal time when you're not on events, yeah? So, are you ready?
Yeah, excited and ready.
Great. So, what is the one movie that you watched more than 10 times?
More than 10 times. Andaz apna apna.
Oh, love that movie.
Kal ho na ho. Dil wale dunaliya le jayenge kayamat.
It's like quite a few. That's like quite a few.
There's
some time to
of romance
think about it.
All the romance and everything will come up in the movies.
No, but Andaz Apna Apna, I think, is an all-time favorite for, I think, most of us.
All of us. Most of us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is the one word that you would describe the event industry with? One word.
Demanding.
Oh, nice.
Correct. Very correct. One word to describe yourself.
Open. I mean, that is if you wanted just one word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had an animal spirit, what would it be?
Dog, for sure.
What is your guilty pleasure? Besides food, which we've already seen.
I'm glad you said
It's established.
I have 82 plants in my house and I still want to shop more.
Wow.
82?
I have 82 and thanks to you because I had to send you that what do I like besides working in my life. I literally like today counted in case she asked me this question. At least I should know how many do I have in my house. So plant shopping is my guilty pleasure, undoubtedly.
I'm going to call you, I think, after the shoot because I need some tips. I'm into that zone right now, having plants at home.
Super.
If you had to eat just one food, because we had to talk about food, if you had to eat just one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pasta.
Hey, me too.
Make that 3.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
New York.
Love it. Yeah, I think it's the closest to what Mumbai is.
Yeah.
The nickname your parents used to call you.
Never had a nickname. They always called me Chanda. I used to
So-
feel very jealous of my other cousins and stuff like that. Everyone had 2 names. I only had 1 name.
But okay, so what about, I mean, your friends, or even once you started joining work, is that I'm sure you must have had a lot of names coming your way.
What Megha said, welcome Chandy. Chandy is what I've been called.
You want to pick a name for yourself? Maybe we'll call you that for the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think Chandy is good to go. I don't want to go into the zone of Chandalini and stuff like that.
Okay, favorite childhood TV show?
Family Fortunes?
Now, climb a mountain or jump from a plane?
Climb the mountain.
Really? My God.
Jump from a plane.
Jump from a plane?
I mean,
We did.
if push comes to shove and somebody just literally throws me, then I will, but climb a mountain.
What is the stupidest thing that you've done just because someone dared you?
Walk the parapet of a terrace completely drunk.
Oh my God,
Because
that
someone
is,
dared me. Yeah.
wow, that is some dare.
Wow.
Wow.
So that was a lot of fun, and I think we had a lot of, that was a revelation, I think, seeing the other side, the personal side of you. But that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I think we're ready to move into our next segment and know some things more about you and have some more fun.
That really fun-filled, revelationary side of Chanda that we've kind of come to know, where I still can't believe that you've got 82 plants in your house and counting. We've got someone who probably knows all of these sides to her a lot more than we do. Someone whose name has always been there in my head, because every time we spoke about friendship, best friend, etc., in passing on with a serious conversation in all the years that I've known her, the first name that would come out from Chanda's mouth was Rojita, or Roja as she calls her. So, Rojita, welcome. Thank you so much for making time to be here. Just so you guys know, and here's the thing that I'm most excited about with her, obviously. She is one of those women, and I think one of the very few women in India who know wine the way one would dream to know about wine. She's obviously won many laurels, and she's a very well-known name in the travel and food, and the beverages industry. And we're so glad to have you here. And so tell us, how did you and Chanda meet, and how long have you guys known each other? And please tell us things, help me embarrass her a little bit. So yeah, love to know more.
Chanda is already in splits. With this entire, she's already in splits. She knows this is going to be the most fun.
I know. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me to speak about Chanda, because it's a payback time, and I know that what better way to interact with your best friend than talk all the embarrassing stuff about her.
Right. We will do an OTC with Roja. Also invite me as a friend.
Done.
Okay, we'll see that. But yeah, I'm very happy to be here. I have known Chanda for almost all my college life. Actually, we met in 2001 when both of us were doing the mass communication, PG course. And since then, initially we were not like great friends, because obviously, I came from a different background, because I was coming from a small town and she came from Delhi. And then, obviously there was always this entire India, north, south, east, west type tussle that used to happen in the college. But after a few months, we became very good friends. And since then, we've been friends, we've been roommates. Our families have been in a way friends as well, and we have more like extended families now, and it's wonderful. I think to have like 19-20 years of friendship, and sometimes you hate each other, sometimes you fight, and you still at the end of the day you love each other. So that's kind of great.
That sounds so sweet and so nice and so very, PG-13. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Now tell us, this is your chance. Now we like to, no, but on a very serious note, so I've always known Chanda to be this fireball of energy. Like there is never a moment, and I remember talking to you also about it, where there's never a dull moment or a moment of doing nothing with Chanda. Right. So, tell us when you guys are out, like what's like maybe the quirkiest thing she's done, or, moments that you guys have had, which obviously we are not privy to, and some of which she'll allow you to share at this point of time.
Yeah, sometimes it's really tiring to be around her because she knows that. And, she's like the hyper energy ball and I am not. I like to, sit back, relax and enjoy. Our holiday destinations are always quite opposite. While she would be looking for a place where, or a beach place, like I mentioned to you earlier, I would be looking for a mountain place and, where you can forest, mountains and stuff. So I think for both of us, everything is like totally poles apart.
While she's like everything that I have in Bombay, my family, my friend, my confidant, my everything for that matter. But we started off by her liking the same guy and that guy liking me, and I'm not aware of that. That's how we started.
Oh my God.
And we sitting on a terrace, both of us, she crying, me sitting next to her, not understanding why she upset with me. We both are looking at the moon and she's saying, how could you do this to me? And I'm like, what have I done? I have done nothing. How is it my fault that that guy is liking me? So we started off from there. We became such close friends after that. And I have done everything stupid possible with her to just ensure that I can do, or I get the liberty to do anything.
I think this is something that is going to have, you and Rajita together doing something. So what we're going to do is this next piece that we're doing is basically, it's a fun thing. So just let loose, maybe sip up something, get your energies going. You don't need too much of it also, but little bit. So what I'm going to do is, so the first one that I'm doing, which is a part of this fun thing, is a lip sync. Okay. What I'm going to do is, this is going to be to you, Chanda, first, and I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to mute my mic and lip sync something. Obviously, it's something that is about you or connected to you in some way. And you need to tell me, obviously looking closer at my lip movement, and tell us quickly what it is.
मैं आँख दिखाऊं कि बोलूं?
नहीं, मैं दोबारा करती हूँ just to be sure that you got it.
Okay. पहले मुझे माँ की आँख लगा था, अब मैं बहुत कंफ्यूज हूँ.
अच्छा, मैं दोबारा तीसरी बार लास्ट टाइम कर रही हूँ और मैं म्यूट करके वर्ड बोल रही हूँ. मे बी it'll come. Okay, I think should we give it up? You want to take a last try at this, Chanda?
No, I'd never say any abusive thing on the.
No, it's not abusive.
That's why.
Very
पागल है क्या? पूरा टाइम बोलते रहते हैं, पागल हो क्या? पागल है क्या?
अच्छा वो.
तो ये वही था, पागल है क्या?
Oh yeah, पागल है क्या?
Yeah, I did it well.
That's true.
So over to you both now. So Chanda, go for it.
Say again. Sounds like, what do you want?
It was almost the same question. It was almost the same question that you asked at 2:00 in the morning last night at Spain. And when you said, what do you want? I said these 3 words.
Oh, I can't remember. We went to a spaghetti place. Walk place.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yes, walk the walk.
That's a good one. So now it's your turn to throw in a word to Chanda.
Okay, it's a place in Lucknow, UP.
Place in Lucknow, UP.
UP, which has some relevance to you.
Meerut, obviously, but it cannot be anything.
No, it doesn't sound like Meerut.
No, it doesn't. So Meerut, Lucknow. Say lip sync again.
Just 3 times I have done it. Come on.
It's okay. Sony did it more than you. Be corporate. Cooperate a little bit more here.
Okay, the last close words is Pur.
Kolhapur, Ramgarh, Sholapur,
Pur kahan se aa gaya?
Gorakhpur.
Sitapur. I mean, how can you not remember it?
Why will you say Sitapur? Why will you not say Sitapur? Because I'm thinking there are 3
I was
words
thinking
to this city.
for you. Come on.
There are 3 words to the city.
Here is something that we are getting you together as a team, and let's see how we can get this cracking. So we have a little quiz, that we have put together. What I'm going to request Megha is to get Murli with us. Murli is actually a quiz master.
Good to be here, Chanda and Rojita. Here we go. There are 2 pictures which you see on the screen. You just got to connect the 2 pictures and name a movie.
Miss Congeniality.
Well done. That's right, Miss Congeniality. Question number 2. There's a logo, a brilliant logo, also used to be a prominent sponsor of the Australian Open tennis tournament, which is a good clue by itself. Which brand or which company?
I know the brand is owned by Pernod Ricard. I just can't
That's
remember
right.
the name. Yeah, I know the brand.
Pernod Ricard. The answer is this.
Jacob's Creek.
Let's move on to question number 3. Here we go. This guy, 20-year-old guy, Neelakanta Bhanu Prakash, recently won gold in an event in London. For what? You got a good clue there.
It's a subject, then it's maths.
Mathematician.
Yes, so what did he do in maths?
Backward right answer. Or if it's a Limca Book of Records, then would have given an answer faster than a computer.
Okay, there you go. He was the fastest mental calculator. So I'll give you a point for that. Read the lyrics. The title of the song by Frank Sinatra in the movie called High Society became the name of a popular game show in UK, USA, and India too. What do we know it as in India? Read the lyrics.
KBC.
Well done. KBC is absolutely right. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Kaun Banega Crorepati. Very well done. So 3-2. This is a video. Sorry, I can't play more. But it is a movie is the question. Jagjit Singh, of course, a very famous song, maybe 35 years back.
Yeah. So I know the song obviously because Jagjit Singh is both our favorite. I definitely know the actor in this. There is Raj Babbar.
What was the name of the movie? Was it?
Yes, you're right. It was Raj Babbar, no doubt about it. And Anita Raj.
Anita Raj, yes. But I don't know the movie.
Is it Prem Geet?
Oh, fantastic. That's right. It is Prem Geet. Well done. It is Prem Geet.
Just in time.
Just in time. Okay. Prem Geet. Okay. 2 US presidents with the same surname had to do something with plant.
US presidents with the same surname?
Yeah. Both of them had the same surname.
Bush.
Yeah, Bush is right. Well done. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank
Hope you guys had fun.
so much.
Thank you so much, Murli. This was fantastic.
I want to say thanks, Rojita, for being here because I think we're moving towards our final segment.
So, Chanda, we were also thinking that it's not just us, but it should also be someone that who really looks up to you and who also has the kind of camaraderie over a period of time. So if it is about 7 to 8 years, and who also has to have this nostalgic value to you.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hi, Chandy Singh. Surprised. I hope you're doing well. Megha spoke with me yesterday and she said she wanted a short video on everything that went down at Encompass, and especially some dirt about you. Some shirties. Anyway, I just want to say I was very happy to be a part of your team with the way you groomed me and with the way you showed me how things were to be done and not to take shit from anybody and to make sure we delivered what we promised. For all the meetings that we went through and everything else, of course, for all the events that we did, I'm really thankful for all the guidance and for all the help and all the support every time. It was really great working with you and the team, and I hope somewhere down the line we can get it done again. But there are a few things that really keep reminding me all the while. One is, of course, how when we went for the Ingram Micro event at Hong Kong, and that was the first and the last time, all four of us actually fell off to sleep at the fucking console, and we were woken up by, I keep forgetting his name, one of the clients who came and said, guys, can you please wake up?
Oh my God.
So that was one thing. And the second thing that even haunts me till this date, and whenever I go with Amu to any Charles and Keith outlet, is the fact that you dragged me, went shopping for shoes in the midst of a fucking flood. And we got flooded all the way till we got back home in the meeting. And this was in Worley, the mall. I keep forgetting the name of the mall. And
Atrium
how
Mall.
we got back home. Well, we didn't really get back home. I dropped you off to your friend's place, and then I waded my way back home. So these are the two things that keep coming to mind, besides the fact that I have yet to meet somebody as fierce and as much of a go-getter as you are, as anybody else. So take care. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you in Thailand soon, or in Bangkok, whenever all this shit is done. So take care of yourself. See you around. Megha, Girish, thank you very much for this opportunity. See you guys.
I mean, I knew it would be fun, but I didn't think it will be this much fun. Let me candidly
so
say
much
that.
fun.
And I think I'm saying this for obviously all of us. And when I say that, thanks for being here, for going off the comms with us, and for sharing so much of your life. That I'm sure we're going to kind of reach out to you and talk to you about different things. Like Anshu said, she's going to talk to you about the plants to start with. But yeah, and I think I've had some of my best moments professionally and therefore personally, of course, with you. And thank you so much for being here. And we'd just like to raise a toast to you and say cheers as we...
Yes, sir. I have to thank you guys for doing something extraordinary, special for all of us. I mean, talking about what we've done while we've been in the industry, what we are doing to inspire people, who do we get inspired by, and only talking about the so-called second life that we have work, where we normally tend to forget about our first life, which is the genuine us. So thank you so much. Thank you to all four of you to bringing me back with some unbelievable pleasant memories, not so pleasant as well, but I think I've never had such an amazing Sunday, at least since we've been sitting at homes during this lockdown. So thank you so much.
Yes.
And
Cheers, thanks.
cheers. Hi, I'm Chanda Singh. Catch me really soon on Going Live. I forgot.
That's okay. It reminds me of Chanda. It's that Bhool Bhulaiya wala song.
मैंने बोला था चंडालिनी नहीं बनाना है मेरे को.
अरे
भैया में हेडलाइन चंदा सिंह ने बोला कि वर्चुअल इवेंट I am
We did.
चल जनरेटर बंद कर.